Hello, my name is Salma and I am a member of Insight team, and today I will walk you through the NYSITELL and NYSESLAT feature on Insight. Locate the NYSITELL NYSESLAT feature on Insight, go to the navigation bar, and then click the assessment category. Then you can select the NYSITELL NYSESLAT feature. The NYSITELL NYSESLAT feature displays information on potential current and former English language learners, also known as L students. It includes NYSITELL administration status, students' current proficiency levels, and NYSESLAT performance across the four modalities from the most recent administration. Underneath the feature description, you are going to see grade level checkboxes. By default, all the grades that you support are selected. You can unselect the individual grade by clicking on the checkbox next to the grade level you do not want to include in the charts. You can clear all of your selection by clicking on the Clear Selection button, or reselect all the boxes by clicking on Select All. If you have students in more than one official class, a drop-down menu will appear. By default, you will see the selection is set to all official classes. The drop-down menu will list all the official classes that includes at least one potential current or former L student. School leaders, district, and central staff will have access to view all the relevant official classes within the school that contains at least one potential current or former L student. Teachers or users with students in only one official class will just see that official class. The first section will be the NYSITELL Test Administration section, which will display the number of potential L students at your school who are required to take the NYSITELL exam. As a reminder, newly enrolled students whose primary home language is not English must take the NYSITELL exam within 10 school days of enrollment or within 20 school days if the student enters with an IEP. You will see a pie chart summarizing NYSITELL administration deadlines for potential Ls. The blue represents students with an upcoming NYSITELL testing deadline, while the red represents students who are overdue and have not yet taken the NYSITELL test by their deadline. The number and percentage of students in each group are shown above the pie chart. Hovering over one of these sections displays an explanation describing the selection. In this case, you will see 33% of potential Ls, 1 out of 3 have an upcoming NYSITELL deadline. And you can see here similarly that in the test overdue, 67% or 2 out of 3 students are overdue to take the NYSITELL. You can click on either one of these sections to populate a student list. The student list will display the students' names and their NYSITELL testing deadlines. You can sort the list by using the arrows, or you can also export the list as a CSV and open the list in other Insight features as well. The current proficiency level section displays the most recent NYSITELL or NYSESLAT exam results for students defined as current or former Ls. By default, you will see 2 stack bars appear, one being current Ls subgroup, and you can also see the former L subgroup. Each subgroup is then divided up by proficiency levels, with each level shown in a specific segment of the bar. When you hover over a bar or a segment, you will see an explanation on the bar. For instance, for the current L subgroup bar, you will see of students in this subgroup, the proficiency level of 25% or 63 out of 255 is entering, 31% is emerging, 24% is transitioning, and 21% is expanding. You can use the legend to see which color corresponds with each proficiency level, as well as use the checkboxes next to the proficiency level to help narrow your view on the stack bars. When you click on one or more of the segments, you will populate a student list where it will show you the names of the students who are within the selected segments, and the test date of their most recent exam, which can either be NYSITEL or NYSESLAT. You can export the list as a CSV file or open the list up in other Insight features as well. Just like in other features on Insight, you can use the Radio Add Subgroup button to include additional stack bars. As you can see, you can select the subgroup and you will see the additional subgroup that you have selected. You can also remove a stack bar by clicking on the minus radio button, or you can remove all the subgroups by clicking on the remove all subgroups. NYSESLAT performance. The scale score by modality chart, you will see that it will display all the students who took the most recent NYSESLAT, including current and former ELs. This chart displays 4 color bars, each representing a different modality. Each bar shows the range of scale scores earned by students at the school, with 30 being as the lowest possible score and 90 being the highest. Inside each bar, you will see a white line indicating your student's average score in that modality. And when you hover over a modality, you will see an explanation to the bar. For instance, if I hover over the reading modality, I can see that I had 223 students with the scale scores for reading, and the score ranges from 33 to 90, and the average was 61. I do want to note that students may not complete all 4 NYSESLAT modality. The chart displays data only for the modalities available for the selected students. If a modality contains no students, the bar does not appear. You can also populate student list. So if you click on any of the modalities, you will see the student list populate onto the right, and it will show you the names of the students and their scale scores. And just like previously, you can export the list as a CSV, or you can open it up in other Insight features. This is everything for today's tutorial. I hope you found this helpful. To learn more about Insight, please check out our other videos, which can be located in each feature summary. Thanks.